Within just 1 week, my life went from pretty good to completely ruined. Sunday I was driving home and some cops decided to search my car. And of course they found a certain green plant that I can't name without getting demonetized. And I'm gonna need that money because I left with a $1,500 fine. On Monday I was in my car on the way to take some videos, but Google Maps was bugging out. And while making a U-turn, I got fucking T-boned.
No more car.
Tuesday, I'm laying in bed bummed out, and then I decide to record my first podcast to vent and process everything that happened. I finish recording, stand up, and then knock my hard drive off my desk. Not only no more podcast, but every video I've taken in the past year,
Gone.
Then Wednesday, I'm closing the front door to go out and try to fix my hard drive. My dumbass closed the door too fast or something because my phone fell out of my pocket and cracked on the pavement. No more phone. Then Thursday, I get an email from my doctor because I got no phone, and he tells me that I need to start chemotherapy immediately because I have stage 4 testicular cancer. No, I don't have cancer. But if that happened, I probably wouldn't have started believing that everything happens for a reason. If you think about it, everything happens for a reason.
Isn't that deep of an idea at all?
I mean, I'm not religious or anything, so after the crash, when people kept telling me, everything happens for a reason, I just kept thinking, shut up! Shut up! But it just means that there's causes and effects to everything in life. Like, yeah, there's a reason my phone cracked and my drive broke, and it's because I'm fucking stupid. That's the reason. But where I was mistaken, what I finally figured out is that believing that these reasons are positive or negative or that they're good or bad is completely arbitrary because you don't know what the future holds. Alright, here's an example I read in a Buddhism book my mom bought me last week. Imagine if I broke my leg in the car accident. It would be really easy to start feeling sorry for myself. That would suck. But imagine the next day, the military comes into the neighborhood, knocking on everyone's door saying, we need every able-bodied man to come fight in the war in the Middle East. I'd be like, haha, bitch, look at the leg, cripple gang, I'm staying home. But now I start going hungry. Because not only is everyone I know out of war, but I'm in a wheelchair, and I get fired because I can't go to work. So I apply for a better job, and I get it. And maybe that was finally the push. Get it? Because I'm in a wheelchair, you push. Maybe that was the push I finally needed to get a better job that pays double. The point is, don't take anything in life as inherently good or bad because
You really don't know what the outcome will be.
my problem was the more shit life kept throwing at me over and over again. I kept waiting and waiting for the silver lining, like it was gonna fall out of the fucking sky. But day after day, I just kept getting shitted on and I didn't do
Anything about it.
I just felt sorry for myself instead of taking action into my own hands.
Okay, I'm a little retarded,
But here's a quick philosophy lesson from the stuff I learned from when I wasn't high in class. Okay, there's something called free will and there's something called determinism. They're different philosophies. Free will means that each of us has the capability to choose to do whatever we want in life, while predeterminism tells us that our fate has already been determined by a different force, someone like God. These two philosophies have been fighting since we came up with them. The free will people are like, everything's meaningless and nothing matters, it's all up to you. And the determinist people are like, it's fate and it's destiny and you're special and stuff. But then these dudes named Augustine and Hume came along, and they said that maybe free will and determinism can coexist. Maybe everyone is dealt a hand in life that's not in our control, but it's still up to us to play those cards the best way we can. Now, I'm not a superstitious or an extremely spiritual person by any means, but honestly,
looking at the impact of the car crash, I should have fucking died.
a minivan hit me with so much force that it shattered all of my windows. My airbags came down like curtains with no air in them at all, and the crash happened directly where I was sitting. But nonetheless, I walked out of there without a scratch. Real talk, what messed me up for days was thinking, why did I survive this crash? Statistically, 93% of people involved in this type of T-bone collision don't survive. And even though I just made up that statistic, honestly, it sent me into an existential crisis. Do I have a purpose here? Is there someone out there watching and protecting me? Then I thought about how I could have hurt somebody. It's selfish thinking, but I don't know.
How I could live with the death on my conscience.
There's no use feeling sorry for myself because everything that happened should have been worse, man. I got searched by the cops on an international border and walked away with a ticket instead of years of jail time. My phone cracked, but I didn't have a case on it. My hard drive broke, so now I'm just gonna back everything up. I'm stupid like that. I have to fuck up first in order to learn to not do it again. Point is, all of this was my fault one way or another, and it was probably always gonna happen.
The defining moments in anyone's life are what we choose to do when we're knocked down.
Are you gonna lay down because life fucked you over? Or are you gonna get up because you have the choice?